Okay, so I just want to do a video showing my old Pokemon card collection. So this is the original binder that I kept these things in from like the 90's, the mid 90's. Bunch of kid stickers and stuff. So yeah, I just want to show you guys the ones that have survived, the ones that I kept for all this time. I always loved Blastoise. Blastoise was awesome. As a kid, I loved turtles, so it was like Squirtle was always my favorite. War Turtle having his little fluffy ears and tail, I never really understood, but Charmeleon today is still one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, the evolutions. I always remember the fun thing when we were kids. My younger brother liked Jolteon, my older brother liked Vaporeon, and Flareon was always my favorite one. As you can see, I never did get the the Charizard. But these ones are original. They're obviously not first editions, but yeah, they're shadowless. Got them when I was, oh, who knows? I'm 30 now, so Pokemon was big in the 90's, late 90's. I do have, however, first edition shadowless of all these three, which is kind of cool. And same thing as the Charizard. I never did get a Blastoise either. Legendary birds. Articuno was always my favorite legendary bird. Mewtwo. Mewtwo is my all-time favorite Pokemon. Love the design of him. I like the voice of him in the movie. Which I got some of these promo cards were from going to the movie. Which is kind of funny. One more Mewtwo. And then Scyther and Pinsir. Was always a Pinsir guy. There's always those camps of Pokemon where it was like one or the other in the games, whether it was like Scyther, Pinsir, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Mr. Mime was always awesome. First edition Shadowless for these two. This, I'll always remember that the Gyarados and the Magikarp, and I got like a Caterpie and a Metapod and some others, but that Gyarados card was in the first pack that I ever opened. My dad took my brother and I to like a 7-Eleven to get some Pokemon cards, like our first Pokemon cards when we were in elementary school, and I remember opening that up and I was like, whoa, it's like, I got a foil card. Magmar. I always loved Magmar except for the flaming butt design on his head. Like, I never got that. It's like you could have made him, could have come up with something. The rest of him is really cool, and then you get to his head and you're like, it's like, that Magmar card was kind of cool. Got some Japanese cards. And then I got a couple of the, when Pokemon Gold and Silver came out and the next wave of Pokemon came out, which was pretty cool. The games, Pokemon Silver, Gold and Silver for the games were awesome. Totodile was always my favorite starter in the next wave. The cool looking rainbow energy. And I will say all the way in that I don't know if a lot of you guys, when these came out, played the game. I was someone that just collected the cards. I never did get a grasp on actually playing this card game, not even in the slightest. Like, I remember I tried to play it with like some friends at school, and like being like 7 or 8, I just, for whatever reason, it's like it was just something that I was just like, I just like collecting them. I never did play. I always like that Mr. Mime card, that looked cool. Brock's Onyx. Oh, the TV show was just great. So many of us grew up on that, man. But yeah, Pokemon is one of those things. Digimon came out later, which was really cool. But yeah, Pokemon was a staple of being a kid in the 90s, whether it was the cards, the Game Boy games, or the TV show. Oh, my little Pikachu collection. I got some promo ones, a first edition. We got a first edition Jungle Pikachu. Another promo one. And this one, an E3 one. To this day, I'm like, I don't know where I got that one from, but I found one somewhere. But yeah, it's like these Pokemon cards. It's funny that it's like I'm 30. I collected them. It was big in the 90s and stuff, and I still have them. And I have a couple friends that were like, "Oh, would you ever sell them?" Because I got one friend that's a year older than me, and he's a big collector, and we like a lot of the same kind of stuff. And he's like, "Would you ever consider selling like your Pokemon cards?" And I was like, "I don't think I could." Like, there are sometimes you hear of like certain cards selling for like a lot of money and stuff, but it's just like, I don't think I could get rid of them now. No one in my family will want these when I'm gone, but it's like I don't think I can get rid of them. Never a big fan of Weedle. That whole Weedle one, Beedrill was cool. My one friend always loved Beedrill. But I was always a fan of the little caterpillar. There we go. First editions of those two I got with my Gyarados and Magikarp. in the first pack that I ever got. And then my friend from elementary school went to Japan for like a vacation, and he came back and he brought me and a couple other friends a pack of Pokemon cards from there. So that's what these are. These are the newest ones that I don't collect any myself since I was a kid, but he brought back a pack, and I always liked Sudowoodo. He was cool. A couple stragglers of the old ones. And there it is. That is my old collection of Pokemon cards. So yeah, they're definitely like a good memory piece to keep around, and it's always fun because it's like I love talking about people with the old Pokemon stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any videos or anything of your own with Pokemon cards, I'd love to see other people's collections because it's always fun to look around on here and kind of reminisce, even if it's online. So yeah, that is my collection. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.